Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Nelo here with a very beautiful face. And look at who we have here again.
Hi guys, what's
Soti
up?
is back.
I'm back. Like
I'm
I never
better.
left. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
I thought you
This
wanted
is
to
very
introduce
funny.
yourself.
Hi, my name is Sotoye, aka Soti Baby, Soti Mama, Soti Special. You guys know me already.
You
I think
already
a lot
know.
of you know.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up? How you guys doing?
Yeah, so this is our second collab. Soti and I
Yeah.
did a collaboration, is it up to a few months ago now? And it
Y'all
was
watch
really
each other's
nice.
videos, Sha, like-
Yes, but like proper sit
Collab,
down.
yeah.
It was really,
And
really
you guys
nice.
really loved it, Sha.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
here we are giving you part two of that collaboration, okay?
Yes, we
So I'm
filmed
going
one on my channel already.
Yes, exactly.
A long one.
A very long but interesting one. So
Yes.
to put me on the hot seat.
I was asking her
Jesus.
some questions.
She was asking me questions. I'm just like, what did I do to deserve these questions? So head on to Soti's channel to watch that video. It's going to be linked down below. First link down below.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to be asking her some questions in return.
Yes.
And so these are questions that you guys asked me actually, but they are very interesting, and I want to know what she thinks about it.
Okay.
Because from that last video, actually, a bunch of people were like, they like you because you're very blunt, straight to the point. And people can say you are similar. Yeah, people can say we are similar.
We have
like
similar
you don't have to hide your mouth to just say things as it is.
And it gets me in
and I
trouble
love that.
sometimes,
My dear, it gets me in trouble. But at this point in my life, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I
can't
do not
care
give a
what
shit.
think. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I'm going to be asking Soti some questions. Okay.
Now you need to ask questions. Yo, this is plenty. And you filmed like 3 videos from this same Q&A.
Yeah, like
can you imagine?
people.
If I put Q&A on Instagram, 2 people will answer to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know where to begin. How do you resolve conflict in your marriage? Like, what is your conflict resolution in marriage like? So this is a
I
question.
feel like we get this question every time somehow.
Yeah.
If you do Q&A, because
then you fight.
Yes.
How do you
exactly?
Because a lot of people fight. Fight is normal. You
It's
fight
normal.
with everybody, but that's certain parts.
Okay, so let's break it down a little bit. Before I got married, I didn't used to address issues. Like if I'm upset, I'll start cleaning. Literally, I'll start doing some cleaning. Let me just say cleaning or cooking. That's my way because I need to.
You're one of those people.
I'm telling you, like I can't talk to you because I'm so angry, right? I will just not say anything. Once I clean, cook, go and sleep, I'm okay. You know, I used to step away from the situation, but then as I got married, I still did the same thing, right? I'll be upset, I'll walk out. I have this L couch. You know my couch.
Yeah.
I'll just go and leave the room and sleep on the couch and everything. My husband will come in the night, romantic, come and say, I'm sorry, pick me up. Do like, oh, you know those kind of things that was sweet. One day, this guy was like, hey, the next time you leave this room when we have an issue, I'm going to pack out of this house for you.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. Like it was warning. It's
Oh
like we
God.
need to learn how to settle our issues without you walking away all the time. We need to address these things. We need to talk about it. And even if you're angry at me, stay in the room so that we still like, even if in the night my body touch you small, something like that, somehow
I move my body. When that is happening, I shift my body.
My husband would drag his leg and touch the leg.
I
like,
push the leg away.
Like you know that that kind of thing. I get what you mean. But that's how I now started trying to confront situations. It was in marriage I started learning to deal with issues.
Yeah.
Before then, I just
So now, how do you do it generally?
So we just try to talk about it. Like we let everybody calm down. Like I don't think there's any point shouting because when you're shouting, me I will not start shouting. This one will not start crying. This one will be upset. You can't say things you don't mean. Just everybody calm down and then later on address the issues. Like recently we had a disagreement. I just moved on like nothing happened. I even came to your house now.
Yeah.
And I was asking you how did you?
Yes,
Yes, exactly. I came. We did games night. We did everything. I didn't talk for about 2 to 3 days. Finally, I was like, okay, fine, we are good now. I need to talk to you about it. So I need to address this thing that happened. Laid all my points down. We talked. He apologized. I apologized. And
moved on.
Yeah.
But let me just bust people's bubble. Let me just bust a bubble. I'm not really adding much to what she said because everything said is right. But the fact that you talk about it, apologize, it no mean say it no go happen again.
No, yeah.
Oh my God.
One,
I think that's the most frustrating part about conflicts in marriage for me because I'm the way I am.
It's recurring.
Your husband is the way he is.
And you are learning.
You're the way you are. And you're learning. And these are characters that
you form over time.
Yes, over years. So you know you're wrong. You've apologized. But sometimes you can't help it and it just happens again. But you just have to keep apologizing.
And the thing that we try to talk about, and something my husband kept telling me is like, when you are in that argument, don't forget is that it's your husband you're talking to.
Yeah.
So you can get so angry and say some kind of nasty things, and that's when the problems now start getting bigger. Like, even when you apologize, the person is still remembering that you called me a bastard or that kind of thing.
It happens to me a lot when I first got married.
It was like,
but the good thing is, My husband doesn't take anything I say when I'm angry to heart
Because he knows you
me.
now.
I used to talk
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah. He knows
I
you.
used to
But there are
talk
some
shit.
people
I'm not
that
proud of it, but I used to talk shit. But he doesn't even take it to heart. So after the quarrel, he just be like, "It's nonsense. You're just talking. You just open your mouth. Wow. Just
So that kind of
that's what
thing. Yeah, I get what you
open your
mean.
mouth. Wow. You're just talking
Yeah,
nonsense."
but
I'm
it
like,
doesn't
"Eh,
work
leave
for
it for me."
everybody, please.
It doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, it doesn't work for everybody. So just watch what you say. That if because some things you can't take back. That's the
A
truth.
lot
There's
of things you can't take. Even me that
back.
used to say those things, I used to regret it later.
Yes.
But my happiness and my joy
Is that you married
the
the person that you
thank you
married.
that just
Simple.
understands me.
Yeah.
And there are some things that he does. My husband is not verbally annoying, rarely, but in his behavior somehow that I just choose to overlook and just accept because I know it's hard. That's how he is, and it's so hard to change. But it doesn't excuse you. You still have to try to change. Just that we understand that it's difficult, but you have to keep putting in effort. It might not happen 5 years of marriage, but after 10 years, eventually you will tire yourself. You will shut your mouth.
At some point, that's another thing. You choose your battles. Not be every quarrel you come and start tabling matter. You did like sometimes just be like, let me sleep and
do you know who told me that, Adeze? Because you owed me. Before you finish doing that, excuse me, sir, I have addressed it on the spot. I don't like to sleep with things in my heart because I don't sleep well. But now, that thing, I don't used to sleep well. It's a lie. But I'll carry that heaviness for 2 days just for everybody to calm down. Then I'll still address it. But I learned that one from Adeze, funny enough. Because Adeze can just let things go.
You just choose because there's not everything. And then if you want to even address it, maybe when people are joking something, I say that day that you did this thing. You know what?
No, I don't put that as a joke because I think it's a joke. I take it seriously. So you know I'm serious. Okay, but you guys get the vibe.
Francis, you they try.
I don't blame you. You guys get the vibe.
Yes, you get the vibe.
But always make sure to talk about things.
Whatever you do, resolve it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
Okay.
Especially if you're happy, because it's those small things that cause issues. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting one. What do you think about the slap that Bianca gave Ebele? I don't know why this one is here, but let me ask it.
I saw the slap. I was just wondering how disgraceful and embarrassing the whole situation is. I mean, we are fighting for women's equality. We are fighting for women's representation in politics. We are fighting for women everywhere. Loudly woman, you just did and all of that. And then you women who are in power, in quotes, have not finally said, hey, this is why women should not be in power because it's small thing that they don't slap each other. Small thing they can't fight. However, the same women that are doing this and people are giving them black class, those men, have you seen men in House of Reps that climb table to use?
Do you know, immediately I saw that slap, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm not even going to lie. Once I saw people talking bad about it, I'm like, keep your mouth shut, my friend. These men are beating each other. Like,
these people climbing gates, all the things just because of I beg. So let's all just take it that Nigerians we are animals.
My dear, everybody get issue.
Just anyhow. That's it. That's the story of the story.
Oh my God. Okay.
The that slap was dramatic. The way she was swinging the arm like.
She really worked to collect it. That was the most embarrassing part. You actually worked to collect your embarrassment.
I not slap back. You didn't get that opportunity. And then we were shouting, hey, the chorus of Nigeria, this is our country. God help us.
Why is somebody this person? What's the best revenge when your spouse is cheating?
I don't know. Divorce. I don't believe in cheating back. Divorce. I don't believe in it because you are degrading your own self. There's nothing like that. I know you have a contrary opinion. Me, I personally believe that you don't need to go in the mud with the pigs. I mean, what's that saying? Somebody is doing anyhow.
Pig each other out and we'll bath after. We'll become the pigs and then we'll go and shower and clean ourselves.
I don't agree. Yes, somebody is doing nasty.
But for me,
you just walk in.
I become low with you. After I come low with you, we'll raise ourselves high again.
But you're not together again to raise ourselves.
No, I will raise myself high by myself.
No problem now. But don't join this.
It's not take my advice for it though. I might not even do what I'm saying.
You're at your own risk. Even my own advice said
I might not even do what I'm saying.
Yeah. But do you think people can, do you think
people can get over
forgive? Yeah.
Me personally, I can't.
Are you sure you can't?
I will hold it against you for the rest of your life. You have to sign that contract again if you want to continue. Just know that every air you breathe, I will remind you that you cheated. And I think that's why a lot of people end up breaking up or going their separate way because it's like
even the person,
even the person that did the cheating might have really apologized and really meant the apology and genuinely a changed person, but I don't think I will ever trust you again. And a lot of people now get divorced and separate because of the lack of that trust. Because it's like, before, let's say used
And
to
the
go out.
humiliation too.
For humiliation is even my biggest
that's the
issue,
biggest
to be
thing for me,
honest.
oh.
Because some of these people, it's private matter.
A lot of
Nobody.
the ones that outside,
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
knows.
The one that's outside is different, but for a lot of families, right,
God.
it's private.
Yeah.
So for me, I know that what will cost, like, is the trust. I've lost trust for you. You can't even tell me you're going to work, and I believe you're going to work.
That's
Do you get what I
true.
mean? And you best believe that I will make you feel like I'm cheating as well, even if I'm not cheating. Best believe that I might be
even
going
think
to
I'll be so
Soti's house.
interested.
I'll be going to Soti's house. If you call me,
But-
I'll not answer.
yeah.
I will not answer. You will see me back by 4 a.m. But you cannot talk because you've already cheated. So I feel like I'm very, I don't know how to put it. Sometimes I'm very, like, revengey. So it will not end up not working. But that's just me particularly. I might mean to forgive, but I don't know if I have it in me. That's why people go for therapy.
My question is, please don't. My own is, please don't cheat.
Don't start it.
Don't start it because see, cheating breaks people. It breaks because you said it trust,
Yeah.
confidence. You'll be feeling like, what did I do? Did I do anything? Did I cause anything? It breaks your self-esteem. It's so many layers of things. So if you know that your partner is not satisfying you, walk away. That's
Let
my
me-
question.
What you just said
Yeah.
now, please don't ever think that or don't ever say that. Do you know that if my partner cheats, I would think about it as this person has a big problem.
Yes, exactly.
It's not. It
It's
has
not
nothing
you.
to do
It's
with
not
me.
you. It's
I
not
am
you.
doing more than I should be doing.
Yes, it's
I
not
am
you.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm a good partner. Like, I am an amazing
Even
human. You
if,
should be
even
lucky.
if,
Like, I don't know how to
even
put it.
if
So,
it's because she's pregnant or that you don't have sex or
whatever
this
it
year,
is,
whatever excuse,
it's your partner's
yes.
fault.
But women tend to believe that it's their fault because they've
Yeah.
told us that our work is to service our husbands,
Yeah.
and all of those things. So when the thing happens, it's as if you fell short or you're not enough or you're not good enough, and then you start questioning things and you start thinking, what could I have done better and whatever. See, it's not your fault. So
It's not your
the
fault.
summary of this thing is don't cheat.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And if
It's
they
not
do it
worth
and you know you can't take it, just leave.
Walk away.
It's a good
It's
cause
for
for
your-
divorce. It's in the Bible. You can leave.
100% walk away.
Okay?
Walk away.
All right. What is okay? You're going to answer this one. Like, what is the biggest advantage and the biggest disadvantage of being a working mom? And for me, I guess a housewife. So, because this person said housewife and working mom. So,
Okay.
what's the biggest advantage for you? And then the biggest disadvantage.
I think the biggest advantage is fulfilling the things that I want to do, like career-wise,
Yeah.
because I'm actually a professional. I'm not a entrepreneur per se. I'm
Yeah.
a lawyer, and to fulfill the goals I have to be like working
Yeah.
person. So the biggest advantage is the ability to, hit those goals, hit those milestones, and do
feel-
it for myself
feel
and feel like
fulfilled.
exactly
Yeah.
that. Yes, I went to school, I studied this,
And you're using your degree.
Yeah,
and
I'm doing it.
I get it. That inner pride.
Yes,
like,
exactly that. Barrister, when they call you the law,
Yeah.
you're like, yes, you know something. Something in your head, yeah.
So what's the biggest disadvantage?
We'll say advantage
Okay,
first now
of
for
being
you.
a
Yeah,
housewife.
Yeah.
For me, the biggest advantage would be the fact that I'm very present. Like, I'm extremely present when it comes to being involved in how my kids are treated, how my kids are raised, and just everyday life of my kids, right? I love being present, and I also like the fact that it still goes hand in hand. So I'm at home, I'm present, and my time is more flexible. Like, I get to do things when I want to do things,
Yeah.
not when I have to do them
Yeah.
per se.
Like I schedule everything around the working hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
the
guess.
biggest advantage to me. Like, I'm my own boss kind of thing. So you choose when you want to.
But
get
if
things
you're a working stay-at-home mom, you're
yeah,
not
but I'm
a,
still a stay-at-home mom, though. I was a stay-at-home mom first before I started every other thing that I did before I even came to. But I know what you mean, working stay-at-home mom, but it's just that I'm at home.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say this on YouTube, people get confused. Oh, you're not a stay-at-home mom. You're a working. I know I'm working. This is hard work. We understand that. Just that our is different. I'm at
Yes.
home doing that work,
And I'm at
she's
work, yeah. I'm
doing
not-
that. So for me, the biggest disadvantage, which I used to forget sometimes, except I'm feeling overwhelmed, is the fact that I rarely get personal time, my own space, especially in this current house. I don't have an office. I don't have where I can call my own space that I can just escape to. So for me, that
one
escape, you
happens
get
to
it.
me too, yeah.
Yeah,
From
but
work.
from work, yeah. Like I used to tell
that
my
morning
husband,
to absolute.
yes, I
Nothing-
tell my husband
yeah.
he's lucky, like when he has to go to work and stuff,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like you're away from the chaos
Yeah.
sometimes. For me, I'm never away from the chaos. It's always very chaotic. I've just found ways to deal with it. So what I do sometimes is just go to Adese's house. Adana, shut up.
Example, case in.
I'm here saying shut up. You're here saying example. So what I do sometimes is I go to my friend's house, like Adese's house, and just lie down there doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. I'll just lie down in her office there, or sometimes I just like go to restaurants or travel, whatever it takes. But I try to. I don't know, but I try to buy that time, Sha. Basically.
Yeah. Okay, so my own disadvantage is your own advantage, and it's the fact that I am not
It's
there
so
for
funny.
my kids. Okay, I was pregnant when I had Jasmine, my first child. I prayed to God that I wanted an opportunity. I wanted to raise my kids, right? I still want to be a working mom, but I want to be involved in my kids' life, and I think that that's why God gave me YouTube, because YouTube was never in my. I was watching it though. I've watched everybody you can think of on YouTube. Juicy Star 070, the beginning YouTubers. But then anyway, this happened. So I was at home, locked down and everything. But then having to go back to work broke my heart, because my children didn't have any code, they didn't have any class, had nothing. Immediately went to school, testing, oh, this report, this one happening, this one is happening. Nanny, you don't know what they're doing with your kids. No matter all the things you try to put in place, you are missing out on a significant part of their day-to-day life, their growth. The first day Jasmine worked, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad.
Oh no, don't feel
Like,
bad. The first I done that crowd, I was not there.
No, but I just felt like
I
because I was
went
at work.
but
Yeah,
I did not feel bad.
Yeah, me, my own, it was like, oh, because I'm not at home, you know, those kind of things. So sometimes you just miss some parts of their lives, right? And it's a big disadvantage.
But shall I tell you, I feel like working moms feel more emotional about those parts that you miss. But we that we're at home, we might be in the market, that will happen. We don't care. We'll come back. Maybe because we know we're always with them.
Yes.
But
and it feels like you're sacrificing something.
Yeah, all I'm trying to say is that in case you're watching this video, trust me, it's normal.
Yeah.
You can be a stay-at-home mom. And that day that you
still miss some things.
Yeah, something will happen. Like you can't dictate when these things happen.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
don't feel bad about it.
But I sometimes feel bad, not all the time. And this thing you say about getting space, yes, I get time at work, but work is still work. Even though I get away from the family and the chaos and everything.
It's like you need another space aside from work.
Yeah, so when I come home, my husband even says it's like, you need like straight. Hello, hug my room. I need like 1 hour. I don't talk to anybody. I might not sleep. I'm on just to be like, okay, I've calmed down. Let me calm down. Before I start looking for who is going to eat this, who's going to do this, who's going to do that.
And your work never ends. So you go to work, you do work.
And I'm still working at home. Yeah, exactly. Especially for someone that is a lawyer, you're constantly like on the clock. And we love it. We love the job.
We thank God that we're employed.
Yes. And hopefully, eventually, like I want to transition into working stay at home. Yeah, eventually.
Okay, so let me ask you one last question. I already answered this question, but I didn't really have a good answer to this question because I don't manage stress well. So it's basically how you manage stress. Maybe you have a better answer. I don't manage stress well. I start shouting on everyone. In fact, for the most part, I'll just tell everybody, just get out. I don't want anybody. I stay on my own till I calm down. So it's either I stay on my own till I calm down, or I'm just mad at everyone. So I don't like that public display of madness sometimes. When it comes to my kids and people in my house, they don't do anything to me. So what I normally gravitate towards is going to my room, telling Uche, I don't want any child in there. I don't want anybody. If my husband is around, I'll go to another room. I don't even want him. I say nobody. Or even if I'm with my husband, I'll just tell him, please, I want to be on my own. No talking, no touching. I just want to calm down, okay? And he gets that, so I'll just calm down. So that's how I manage stress.
And
so
I'm a bit similar.
Really?
Similar.
I think I'm going to give us one serious advice. Do this, pray.
Prayer actually works.
I know.
But it depends on the level of the stress. What I'm even trying to say is, I'm similar in the sense that I can be like, guys, everybody, stay your day. Bring out all the tablets. I even bribe them with chocolate and ice cream. I'm like, just whatever you need to do, just to leave me alone, you know. But then I'm the kind of person that relieve stress by doing activities. That's my second coping mechanism. That's why I talk, cooking. I will now go and create some of these recipes you've seen on my channel because of stress and frustration. I will just go to my fridge and be thinking, what can I combine and do like this and do like this and do like, and that thinking part just allows me to release the frustration, the stress, whatever. Cleaning too, okay, especially bathroom, because bathrooms can be so annoying. When you now display the bleach and be scrubbing, it's like you're physically letting go of whatever is, stressing you. So that's how I
just most importantly just find a way.
Find a way.
So you don't
go to movies, do your nails. Sleep is a good thing.
Taking it out on people is just what you shouldn't do.
Yeah, so sleep is a very good. I just turn off the light and sleep. Sometimes when you wake up, you feel better.
True.
Sometimes you just feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not always Netflix. Netflix helps me a lot.
It helps me, but
comedy
I feel
shows particularly.
I don't like comedy.
I love comedy. Comedy shows. If I now want to
Which one is
really
funny?
feel good, I just take few shots of any drink I have available, few shots
Smirnoff
of
Ice, generally, or
Hennessy,
champagne.
vodka, whatever
I don't
it
like
is.
whiskey anymore.
I don't
It's
do
not
champagne.
I'm
So
not-
I just take few
champagne
shots
is
of whatever.
sweet.
No,
You
I
don't
don't
be
do
feeling
champagne.
classy with yourself. Open your
I
champagne
don't want
glass
to be
like
classy.
that. Oh, sorry.
We are not classy.
Sorry, we are very elegant and classy over
We're
here.
not elegant over here, okay?
We are ratchet.
I will not use that word,
Is
sha,
it?
but anyways.
Oh my god.
So final question.
Final.
A bonus
I wanted
question,
a bonus
right?
question because I know this person that asked the question. So this is
So
for you.
yes, what do you do in place of waiting? Waiting for man, I guess.
No, it might not just be man, maybe relationship. Well, man, that's man,
Man.
job or whatever. Money,
Yeah, okay, man or job.
whatever.
But when people ask this question, it's generally like
Man
waiting for a
or
life partner.
Yeah, I get that. Be working on yourself. This is something I've said so many times to people that I live with, my friends, my sisters, everybody. Like, I think that a lot of people think that marriage and man or a man coming to your life is the final goal. So you come, the man comes, and hey, everything now works finally, you're complete, your life is set. But you'll find that at your current state, while you're waiting for this person, you might not even be the person that is going to attract the person that you want into your life. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Definitely.
Would you date you in your current state? Probably not. Maybe you have some character flaws. Maybe you have some insecurities you need to deal with. Maybe you are still in school and you have not achieved any personal goals, development, nothing. You've not started that business. You've not started YouTube. You're just there waiting for man to come and complete you. The problem is when the man comes, he might not even come on. And so if he comes, you might not even want to stay because it's like this person is a liability.
But
This
you
trash.
force us to finish it.
You have things to say. Okay, so me, I think in the place of waiting, when you're just waiting for whatever, if it's job, if it's work, if it's family, like children, and all of those things, while you are there, prepare for the kind of life you want in that space. So if it's taking courses, if it's working on insecurities, whatever, do it. And I feel that you now start attracting the energy that you deserve that way.
Okay. Yeah. Everything Sophie said is correct. Like every single thing she just said is correct. But okay, maybe from my own experience and my own point of view, yes, that happens. But yes, you can do that. I mean, but at the end of the day, you can still do nothing and be okay. Okay, let me explain.
That's true.
Yes.
You can just wait.
Yes, you can just wait and be okay. There's no pressure to try and. Because the thing is, right, you can't, like, okay, let me use myself as an example. When I got married, when I found a man, I wasn't looking, I didn't want to, I won't say I went out of my way to develop myself personally. Obviously, I've gone to school, I had a master's degree, I was a makeup artist.
Those are things now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not things that you're talking about character flaws as well. We just literally said it a few questions ago. There are a lot of characters that we entered marriage with, but we learned along the line. I'm just trying to tell people that as much as if you're self-aware, if you're very self-aware, especially when you're older, I think it's very common when you're older to be more self-aware.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I did not even know I had bad characters. Do you get what I mean? To me, I was perfect and every other person was just mad. So I wasn't very self-aware. So it was after you get married, right, that you start realizing these issues. Then you can also work on it then, is all I'm trying to say. You can work on it before or
I agree.
after.
But the problem
It won't
is,
stop
this
you
is
from
when,
getting a good man.
yes, which is absolutely correct, because it's the same way with me. I did not want to get married. Like, marriage was not even on my radar and all of those kind of things. What I'm saying is that when you get to that milestone, when you've achieved certain things and you now want this, like you want that marriage, you want whatever it is that you want. Instead of just sitting down and just being like, okay, I want this, what can I be doing? You know, there's some people who actually just sit and physically wait, like their life stops.
Is it possible though?
Yeah, people like that. Their
Like you
life
will just say you'll not work again, you will not try to make money again.
No,
you're just waiting for man to come and sweep you away.
I think so.
Wow.
Is it possible? I don't know.
Maybe you can
Maybe,
never
because,
be sure.
yeah,
See,
because-
Bridgerton, like you were saying, people are just waiting to be swept off their feet.
Exactly. You're not doing nothing. Even in the looking for man stuff, you're inside your father's house. You're not coming out. You're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. Church, you're
Okay, that's another thing. Yeah, because
you're not visible.
My dad used to say that. I don't know. You have to go out.
You have to.
And socialize, and you have to do your own part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we've said it all.
Yeah,
right?
we said it. Like, Yeah.
It's always very interesting filming with Soti.
is.
I enjoy just sitting and
I
chatting
just
with this
hanging
beautiful
downstairs.
face over
Thank
here.
you.
I know, right?
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please start heading to Soti's channel because Soti, like I said,
We
put me on
spent
the
1
hot
hour.
seat. And trust
1
me,
hour
you
plus.
want to watch that video, okay? I
Yeah.
wasn't even feeling too well that day per se. But
yeah.
the video was so
Was so
interesting.
good, yeah.
So please go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
Bye.
What do you do?
Mwah.